Hello everybody and welcome to the final voting video of the Exiles non-league best 11 and we are in a position where we now have a goalkeeper, a full complement of defenders and now finally a full complement of midfielders. I understand that this series has taken some time to get to this point. I do apologise for that. It's one of those things that's been put a little bit on the back burner, but you know, we have got ourselves back onto it now. So we're ready to conclude this now. So I'm going to bring the picture up for you right now. Here we go. So as you'll see on the left, we got Sam Foley. In the centre, we've got Danny Rose and Jason Bowen and Charlie Henry on the right. Now, I was always a big fan of Foley playing on the left. He was always a good dribbler of the ball. Always had a good sort of attacking intent, which is perfect for the winger, of course. And he got his assists, but he also got his goals. So perfect sort of attacking midfielder, inside forward type player, Sam Foley. A big fan of Sam's as a player and as a person during his time at County, and obviously you'll see it reflects in how well you know, things went on the one that I did with him. You know, the fact that I'm such a big fan of him as a person. Moving into the centre then, Danny Rose is possibly technically one of the best midfield players I've ever seen play for Newport County, and that includes anyone that's ever played for us in the Football League as well. Danny Rose played a massive part in promotion from the Conference South. He was the man in the middle, the centre of it all. And yeah, I was just such a big fan of... Yeah, he's very Josh Sheehan-esque, but I felt as though he had a better long shot than Josh Sheehan. And obviously a really good player to have with a free kick outside the area. So there's Danny Rose. Jason Bowen was a little bit before my time. As most of you will know, I was in the RAF pretty much at the time when Jason Bowen played for the club. But for those people who I talked to, he would probably rank as their favourite midfielder of this four during his time at County. It's a shame that we didn't have him at a time where he could have slotted into a much better team. But at the end of the day, you know, he still played for the County, and Jason Bowen has made it into this 11. And then, basically to end this one with a right winger who is an old-fashioned proper winger. You know, a really nice lightweight lad who can run and who could play with the ball at his feet, get the ball into the box. You know, complementing you know, the great attacking options we had during his time at the club. It was no surprise that he eventually moved on to go and play for Luton, of all teams. You know, while still in the non-league. But Charlie Henry, again, an absolutely integral part of the promotion team in 2010 to get promoted to the conference, and of course he had a bloody good season with us then. Obviously during our first year back in the conference, a massive player for the county, and a lot of people still hold him in such really high regard. So there you go, that makes our midfield four. So what's next coming up is obviously the strikers, but we're going to conclude it now, the final voting on this. We're going to conclude it and basically call it pick our two strikers, but then also pick our captain from the players that have already been chosen. So if you want to choose the captain as one of the strikers, you just put a little C next to him. If you don't want to choose one of the strikers as captain, you basically pick one from that team. You've just seen them then anyway, so you familiarise yourself with who's in there. I've got a feeling I know who's going to be the captain of this one, but you know, you choose. And then of course pick yourselves a manager. Now for those who remember what we did with the Football League 11, Justin Edinburgh was the manager there. Obviously because Michael Flynn was picked as a player, we thought, well, if Flynn's a player, we could pick someone else as a manager and make Justin Edinburgh the manager. You know, a bit of a tribute to Justin, of course. I think a lot of people would have probably preferred Flynn, considering we did that before the start of this season, and now I think they'll probably change their minds. But you know, it's great to honour Justin Edinburgh. I'm not going to rule him out of this one, so you can choose Justin Edinburgh if you want, although I'm sure there's plenty of others that a lot of people would like to have a look at. I mean, you know, there's still people to choose from. I mean, Dean Oldsworth, Peter Beadle, Tim Harris, for example. So go at it, guys. Go out and vote and choose. Stick your votes in the comments on here. Like I said, it's the viewers 11, so it's you guys who view the videos on a regular basis getting to choose this team. There's a perk of being a subscriber and a regular with the channel. So go ahead and vote, and we'll see who comes out on top. So thanks for watching again, guys, and looking forward to seeing who you vote for to conclude this. I will put the video out once it's all done and dusted, so you can have an overview of the team that we've chosen. So far, I think it's absolutely spot on. I don't think there's many areas that I would change with it, to be honest with you. But we'll see what you guys come up with. And again, Aaron O'Connor was chosen in the last one. I'm not ruling him out of this one either, so there's nothing to stop him being chosen again. So go at it. Thanks, guys. Cheerio for now, and as always, up the county. Many thanks for watching the latest content on the Amber Army channel. Please make sure you leave us a like. Make sure you subscribe for more content, both for the neutral football fan and also plenty of Newport County. Even more Newport County content can be found on the club's iFollow channel on the link above. It is just £4.49 per month to subscribe to that service. And those of you feeling extra generous can also support us on Patreon on the link at the bottom there. That would be a monthly donation of your choice. Thank you again, make sure you've subscribed, and as always, up the county.